There's a truth that lies beneath the surface of every Gemini's heart, an unspoken language that only a few can truly understand. It is a love that moves like the wind, never stagnant, always shifting with the currents of emotion, curiosity, and discovery. To love a Gemini is to be caught in a whirlwind of intelligence, humor, and passion, yet it's also to be embraced by a soul that is forever seeking, forever evolving, forever changing. Geminis don't love in linear paths. They love in spirals. They love with the intensity of someone who has seen the world from every angle and still believes there's more to uncover. To be loved by a Gemini is to be chosen for your authenticity, your uniqueness, your potential to grow together in the dance of life. They see in you the flickers of something greater, and they commit to fanning that flame. But this love, as deep as it runs, is not easily won. And once it's lost, it can never be fully reclaimed. A Gemini's heart is open, wide and expansive, like the sky above. But just as the wind cannot be trapped, neither can their love be contained within rigid expectations. To be loved by a Gemini is to be in the presence of constant evolution. It's never static, it's never stagnant. Gemini will love you with all of their depth, but that love is forever moving, forever expanding, forever searching for meaning in the spaces between. In a world that seeks predictability, Gemini's love is a challenge, but it's also a gift. They will give you more than you ever imagined you could receive. But to truly understand this love, you must first understand what it takes to walk by a Gemini's side. For in their heart lies not only warmth, but also the fire of independence, the burning desire for intellectual connection, and the fierce need for personal freedom. Gemini, when they love with a mind as vast as the universe itself. Their intellect is their greatest gift, and they will share it with you in ways that few can truly comprehend. But it is their heart, wrapped in the layers of that intellect, that speaks volumes. The key to understanding Gemini love is to see past the surface, to feel the quiet moments of vulnerability when the words stop, when the intellect takes a step back, and when only the heart remains. And this is the beauty of loving a Gemini. They are always searching for something deeper. They may never stop evolving, never stop growing, but if you meet them where they are and love them as they are, you'll find a place in their heart that is more rare than anything you've ever known. Gemini will challenge you to look at yourself in ways you never thought possible, to break free from the chains that bind your own heart. They will teach you what it means to love with a mind that is both free and deep, both wild and tender. But as with all great love, there is a duality, a shadow side. When you find yourself on the other side of a Gemini's affection, when you've lost their trust or tested their patience, you will understand why Gemini is not a force to be reckoned with. To have a Gemini against you is to be caught in a storm of intellect and wit, a tempest that can tear down everything in its path. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. And when they turn their sharp tongue and clever mind against you, there's no hiding from the truth they will lay bare. To cross a Gemini is to face a whirlwind of words, truths that cut deep, reflections that hurt, and realizations that you may not be ready to confront. Gemini doesn't attack out of malice. They act out of a need for self-preservation. But make no mistake, if they turn their back on you, it's a loss that cuts deep. Gemini knows how to read people, how to understand the subtleties of human behavior. And when they sense betrayal or disloyalty, their mind goes into overdrive, dissecting every detail, every nuance. This is not a mere reaction. This is a defense mechanism, a way of protecting themselves from the very thing they fear most, being trapped, being stifled, being misunderstood. And in the darkness of betrayal, the Gemini spirit is awakened to its full power. The love that was once a gift becomes a weapon, sharp and unforgiving. If you've ever crossed a Gemini, you'll know the sting of their silence. It is not empty. It is filled with thoughts too complex to share, too painful to voice. The Gemini's silence can be louder than any words they could speak, but this is also a lesson. Don't take Gemini's love for granted. Don't mistake their generosity of heart for weakness. When a Gemini loves, they love deeply, with an intensity that is rare. But when they are hurt, when their trust is broken, they will pull back into their shell and become unrecognizable to you. There is no in-between with a Gemini. They either love you with everything they have, or they cut you off completely. Their love is not shallow. It runs deep, but it is fragile. And once that trust is broken, it may be impossible to repair. Gemini's heart is like the ocean, calm one moment, tumultuous the next. When they love, they do so with all the wild energy of the tides, and when they turn away, it's like the ocean has receded, leaving nothing but an empty shore. So how do you love a Gemini? You must match their depth, their curiosity, and their need for constant evolution. You must embrace their free spirit and their ever-changing nature. You must understand that they are not meant to be caged. They are meant to fly, to grow, to discover, and to explore. If you try to pin them down, to control them, you will lose them forever. But if you can learn to walk with them through the winds of change, to match their rhythm, to understand their need for both connection and freedom, you will find a love that is like no other. You will find a Gemini who will love you deeply and fiercely, who will challenge you to be the best version of yourself, and who will be by your side through every twist and turn of life. To love a Gemini is to understand that love is not static. It is not about possession. It is about freedom, growth, and the willingness to explore the vast universe together. It is about embracing change and discovering what lies beyond the horizon. And when you understand this, when you truly get what it means to love a Gemini, you'll realize that there is nothing in the world more beautiful, more complex, and more deeply transformative. So, if this resonates with you, if you feel the pull of Gemini's love in your own life, if you understand the intensity and beauty of their spirit, subscribe now to Astro Gemini. Stay connected to the messages that will help you navigate the complexities of love and life. Gemini's heart is wild and free. Join us on this journey and discover what lies at the center of it all. If you've felt the power of Gemini's love, if you've experienced the whirlwind that is their heart, like this video, and share your thoughts below. Tell us your zodiac sign, and let us know how Gemini's love has touched your life. Remember, your voice matters, and we're here to share the journey together. If you want to hear everything the universe has to say to you, watch these other videos on our channel.